In this video, I will demonstrate how I create responsive opaque panels on the dome based on an attractor that varies the inset aperture according to its distance to the attractor object. The objective is to limit the amount of sun penetrating the interior dome at its hottest period. Using the 3D Max model I created in my earlier video, I clone the dome object and give an appropriate name to it. Let's remove the modifier used in the earlier video to give me the original polygons for further editing. Apply Edit Poly modifier to the stack. I will select the desired polygons and tick on the Animate setting in the Edit Poly mode. While the selection is still active, click on the Inset Setting option on the right of the Inset button. This will float the inset setting in the viewport. Adjust the inset value applied to individual polygons to give the smallest aperture as the initial configuration. Add the morpher modifier to the stack. Click on Capture Current State and assign a name to save as the first configuration. Go back to the Edit Poly rollout, bring up the inset setting by clicking on the setting button under the Edit Poly mode. Set a new aperture size to represent the largest opening configuration for the panel. Go to the Morpher modifier setting. In the next empty slot, capture the new configuration by clicking the Capture Current State button. This will be the maximum aperture configuration. To create the attractor object, I use a sphere and position it close to the dome. This position will be adjusted later. I will hide the sphere for now. Go back to the Edit Poly mode. With the polygon still selected, apply Delete Mesh modifier to create openings on the panels. Add Edit Poly modifier to the stack. This modifier is needed to make sub-object selection on the attractor object. Unhide the attractor sphere. Select the dome object to make it active. Then select the vertex mode under the Edit Poly rollout. Select one of the vertices on the dome and enable soft selection option. Adjust the fall-off distance that influences the scope of the selection. The selection is represented by a heat map on the surface of the object. For better viewing, let's make the sphere transparent. Right-click on the object to open the Quad menu. Select Object Properties and enable the See-Through option by clicking the By Layer button to change to By Object. Now, add the Volume Select modifier to the existing stack. Move the attractor sphere around to the desired position to influence the sub-object selection. This position can be adjusted later when required. With the volume select modifier selected, change the setting for stack selection to vertex. Under select by section, click on volume button, then select the sphere as the volume selector and enable the soft selection. Adjust the value for the fall off distance to increase or decrease the vertices selection. Go to the morpher modifier. In slot 1, adjust the value in percentage to change the size of the openings. Now, you can move the sphere around to change the area of influence where the openings are affected. You can also go back to morpher modifier to make further adjustment to the aperture sizes. You can hide the sphere when done.